Hello, everyone, and welcome to Light Language Messenger. I am Rose, and so good to be back doing the second one now after my little recess in the last 1.5 weeks. Um, yes, I'm hoping that the lighting is good because I looked at the first video and hey, it's not as good as it can be. And I think it's because of the position that this office is and the lighting from the outside. It is now early evening in Auckland. I started doing it, the first one, just after 5:30 p.m. Or just about 5:30 p.m. It was beautiful sunset, but still quite a dark night. So, there you go. And of course, I do have I have a dark skin tone, so this is going to happen. Right. How are you today? Hey, share your thoughts. It'll be really nice if you do. I know that the last video I did was quite, it was kind of all over the place in some ways. Maybe it was real, I think. And I guess if being real is being all over the place, and that's so it is. And if being emotional about life experiences right now, even though we're doing the work, is how it is, and so be it, right? So today, I've asked the guides. I'll tell you how this happened with the cards because I had done my altar last night and or the night before, and when I did my altar, I'd asked specific questions about my life, about the channel, about work, all of those things, about relocation, all of that. Like everything that everybody else is thinking about, right? We are all asking ourselves, are we in the right place right now? Is this the place to be in? Because so much is changing and so much is happening, right? And then I pulled a few cards for myself, but I was also getting messages for somebody else that I was asking for guidance about this person. And then in the end, as I was putting the cards away, I had these 3 cards fall out, and I thought it was for the Words of the Light series this morning. And we got to the Words of the Light series this morning on the Great Awakening Generator. If you watched it live, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then it just went that got to a time where I realized, actually, I'm not going to do the cards. I don't think the cards are meant to be done today. And then I realized it was actually for Light Language Messenger. Have you noticed how they tricked me? They did that first time. And then, they tricked me to make sure that I actually do this stuff. And even when they do, I'm always so saying, no, I don't have time for it. Or please, I don't know if anybody's finding this effective or I'm being effective, but I realized that we have to keep going, even though we don't know about the effect of it, because the effect is timeless. This could be seen, if it still exists in 5 years, it could be seen by somebody and they could get something out of it. Who knows? Right. So I am going to look at what we're going to talk today about, the card that we've got. And I'm actually kind of on the fence about whether we show the next, whether we do 2 cards today or 1. But I think what I'll do is I'm going to bring both of them up because I know that the card that I'm going to talk about today, it does talk about the next card it's being pointed to. All right. So let's just put ourselves in musician's mode firstly, and then we'll go to the cards. Just going to go and take myself off that. And I'll just get out of YouTube because I don't want any disturbances in this. So let's just close the YouTube channel for the moment. I'm sorry, you don't need to know everything that I'm doing on my screen, but I just sort of, because there's a delay and stuff, I just want to make sure that I'm talking to you and you're not feeling a bit neglected by me. All right, let's see what we want. We want to share screen. Okay, so musician's mode is on. I did do that. Let's do the share screen. So we do control to share both, I think. Control 1, 2, share. Okay, right. What are we doing? I would like them side by side. What are you saying at the moment? I think what you're seeing. No, that didn't actually work because I don't want to show this card first. So I'll stop the share. 1 second. Let's try it again. All right. Okay. What are we doing? I think we'll just do the first one and then we'll just show that, because I think it's requiring, because we have a basic subscription or something, we can't see both. That's a bit strange, but okay, I knew that I could do that before, but I can't right now. Okay. The card for today is this card. It is the One of Keys card. It is the Architect, and it looks like, if you look at this card, what's happening here is it looks like there is a building site. It looks like Egypt. There's a woman standing next to, well, they look like they're Pharaoh and the Pharaoh's wife, don't they? And you've got a beautiful cat down here. That looks quite ornamental, but you've got some bowls here. It looks like they've got some scrolls in that in there. I wonder what that is. That almost looks like it could be a telescope of some kind, or maybe not. Maybe it's, yeah, maybe it's something. But we're going to see what this card is talking about, all right, before we do the language. So it's the One of Keys in the Akashic Tarot. And and we will look at that next card too. Right, the One of Keys. Now, I think this, from reading this previously, I think this is going to make somebody very happy. I feel it's going to give you some clear direction if you're looking for clear direction. And we're going to add the light language to it. And when we add the light language to it, then we bring in those things that we clear the blocks that are there, that might be preventing us from seeing the stuff that the messages are coming through. The One of Keys is the card called the Architect. A man and a woman in rich Egyptian dress stand at a table filled with structural drawings and measuring utensils. He is the architect of all they survey, and he points to an unseen building in this expansive project. Throughout the scene, many workers toil on foundations. You can see that above here. There they are. There's people working up there. I can't see anywhere else, but yeah, we'll carry on. I'll read that again. Throughout the scene, many workers toil on foundations, pylons, and palaces. At a mundane level, you could find yourself involved in a building project or renovating and redecorating your home or workplace. Most important, this card shows that it's time for you to step into a position of power. In order to do that, you must recognize your talents and strengths, as well as your authority to take charge. An opportunity beckons that utilizes your skills perfectly. Feel the command you have over the great scope of the situation and take charge. Very much connecting to yesterday's light language, where we talked about feeling. We were also there given the assurance of getting strength, of drawing on our own strength and courage. And Archangel Michael was reminding us of that. And in this case, here we are again. We are being encouraged to recognize our talents and strengths. We are being encouraged to take authority and take charge of our situations, right? I say, wonderful. Thank you, guides. Give us the key. And the key, I guess, will come through our light language, hey? Okay, special note here. Whether the card is upright or reversed, look at the adjacent card to which the architect points. It can show you some specifics about your plans or change of plans. It can also alert you to unseen events or people of influence that are not yet known to you. And that is why we will be looking at the other card very shortly. So let's look at the other card now, I think, because I feel like we need to bring that other card in before we, and read that message before we go to the mindfulness practice here. So here we go. I'm going to stop that share, and I'm bringing myself back, and then I'm going to bring the other cards in. All right. One of these days, somebody's going to have to teach me how to put both of them on the screen together. All right. Here we are. That's the one. I've got it up, and I'm going to go to share my screen again. Share screen, and there we are. Right. I think, oh, I just saw it now. Hold control to select multiple windows. I did that. I did a hold control, but it was actually almost like not showing it to me. So let's go. Right. Okay, there we are. Multiple windows. They are just sitting beside each other, one not or one behind the other. All right, let's bring it back. I don't know why it went away. Here we are. I hope you can see that. So that was the card that we had before. Let's do that. Let's go there. That was the one we had before, if you can see. And this is the one they say. Ah, gosh, we might actually have this on hand. We might actually have hacked this. They say take special note. The card is upright. Beg your pardon. Take special note that to the at the adjacent card to which the architect points. It can show you some specifics about your plans or change of plans. Right. Let's go to this card, which is the King of Forces. And I tell you what, I think you're going to be happy if that first card meant something to you, because I've read this and I think it's really awesome. The King of Forces. A man standing by a stream is surrounded by different animals of the woods. Right, here he is. I'm going to put him on top now. Can I move it? There we are. I'll make it big so that we can see it. I'll increase the size. A man standing by a stream is surrounded by different animals of the woods. The power of nature is all around him. In the earth below his feet, the water running by, and the star-filled nebula in the sky above. Yet he is a force himself, exerting calm influences on the wolf and the rabbit, which are natural enemies. This card indicates the presence of a man who has a powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions, gentleness and honesty resonate from him. If you don't know this man yet, this energy will be coming into your life soon. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just your life in general. He may also be a possible love interest. So in order to be open to receiving a man of honor, make sure you engage in honoring and being tender toward yourself. For you or a man around you, there could be a position coming in any of the careers natural to the King of Forces, such as electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, any of the earth sciences, and new industries in environmental care. An activity connecting with earth energy and nature are beneficial to you at this time. Whether you are male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself. Feel the balance and beauty of nature and know the powerful forces always moving within and around you. Really awesome, right? So I see both those cards, they connect. Let's read the mindfulness practice of the One of Keys. So take a moment. I'm going to bring that card in front of you whilst I read that mindfulness practice. Right, here we are. The One of Keys. Breathe in, then breathe out. Take a couple of more breaths where you breathe deep down. Take the breath down into your belly. And bring it up. Now close your eyes. Take a relaxing breath now and move deeply into the authority and confidence that comes from your eternal truth. You are in easy command. Feel your talents and power stir within you as you design the destiny you seek. Whoa, beautiful, beautiful message. And now, for the Akashic Force message from the King, for the King of Forces. Let's take this down. Let's bring our King of Forces down through. Here we are. Close your eyes and sense the King of Forces by your side. Feel universal beauty and power move within you, through you, and around you. Feel how gentle this force and wisdom are. How will you rule the forces and allow them to serve you? Ola me ketana lokushena ve. O que leve se que tola que tomale que chofala que tau tamarahia. O la ve que tele que la vaso na hia te quiero tomahe. Kola vahe la me que chola que. Etsebele que to tale que la va. Ile meshike no fele que. Oh friends, there's hope, there's hope. Oh friends, to trust, to trust. Ile ke sokolo make nakatele te he la kahi. Vela ke shikodona te te to ai ne lele. Aleve ke shoa zele me. Oh my lea, oh my lea. Ola kashena vekele sote. Kom kare no fatele. Hida me sofrahe. Thank you. Alakishobaka talakata. Have a wonderful day. Until next time. Keep reaching for the stars. Namaste.